Who are you really? Not your name, not your job, not your past mistakes, not what people called you. Who are you when no one is watching? Most people live their entire lives wearing labels given to them by others. You're not smart, and if you can't succeed, you're average, or nothing special. And slowly they start believing it. Today's story is not just a story, it's a mirror. Because the moment you know your true identity, everything changes. This is the story of a man who discovered who he really was and how that discovery changed his destiny forever. There was once a man named Arjun. Arjun was not lazy, was not stupid, was not weak. But he believed he was. Every morning Arjun woke up before sunrise and went to work at a small factory. Long hours, slow pay, no appreciation. His boss often shouted at him, "You should be grateful you even have this job." The boss would say, "You're replaceable." Arjun believed him at home. People compared him to others. "Look at your cousin, successful, respected. Why can't you be like him?" Arjun believed them too. Slowly, silently, Arjun accepted an identity that was never his. "I'm just an ordinary man. He was born to struggle. This is my fate." Years passed, dreams died quietly, and one day, something happened. One evening, exhausted and defeated, Arjun took a different route home. He sat on a bench near an old temple. An elderly man was sitting beside him, calm, peaceful, eyes full of depth. The old man looked at Arjun and asked a simple question. "Why do you look like someone who lost himself?" Arjun laughed bitterly. "Lost myself? No, sir, I never had anything to lose." The old man smiled. "That's what you think." The old man picked up a small mirror from his pocket and handed it to Arjun. "Tell me what you see." Arjun looked and said, "I see myself." The old man asked, "No, what do you really see?" Arjun posted, "He see a tired man, a failure." The old man nodded and he said, "He's the greatest lie you've ever believed." The old man spoke slowly. "You were not born believing you were weak. Simeon taught you that. You were not born thinking you were worthless. Simeon convinced you of that. Your true identity was buried under opinions, failures, and fear." Arjun listened silently. The old man continued. "A lion raised among sheep grows up believing it is a sheep. It eats grass, it fears dogs. Until one day it sees its reflection in water. He leaned closer. You, my friend, have never seen your reflection." Arjun asked softly, "Then who am I?" The old man answered, "You are not your past, you are not your mistakes, you are not what happened to you. You are what you choose to become." That night, Arjun couldn't sleep. For the first time a thought disturbed him. "What if I'm more than this?" But fear answered back, "Don't be foolish, stay where you are. Dreaming will only hurt you." Inside Arjun, two voices fought. One voice said, "You're nothing." Another whispered, "You are capable." For days, Arjun struggled. But then he remembered the old man's words. Your life changes the moment you change your identity. The next morning, Arjun stood in front of the mirror and said something new. I am not weak, I am learning, I am becoming. It felt strange and comfortable, powerful. Arjun didn't quit his job immediately, I didn't magically become rich. But he changed one thing, how he saw himself. He started learning after work, stopped apologizing for existing, stopped seeking permission to dream. People noticed, said his boss noticed. When Arjun spoke, there was confidence. When challenges came, He didn't collapse. Months later, Arjun left the factory and started something small of his own. It wasn't easy, but this time, he wasn't fighting the world. He was fighting for himself. Years later, Arjun returned to that same bench near the temple. The old man was gone. But Arjun smiled because he finally knew was never small, was only asleep. Let me ask you something. Who told you that you are not an all, or decided your limits? Who convinced you to play small? Your true identity is not written by society, it is revealed by courage. You are not here by accident, you are not ordinary, you are not powerless. The moment you stop identifying as a victim, the moment you stop calling yourself weak, the moment you remember who you truly are, our life will never be the same. Look in the mirror today. Not to judge yourself, but to recognize yourself. Because once you know your true identity, nothing can stop you.